All right. Hey guys, this is Brandon McCaskill with the Safari Arie Roadshow. Listen, we're doing something new this week where we're just going to try calling Arie randomly. Doesn't matter where he is, what he's doing. We're just going to call him, see if he answers, and just get a scoop on what he's doing, where he's at, and how things are going. So let's give him a call here. Hopefully he picks up. Hello.
Yeah, you there? Sorry, I
Can you
seen
hear
that you
me?
called. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh my goodness, what a day! What a day! It's been
Yeah.
nuts.
Where you at?
All right, so I am currently in Brooks, Alberta. Um,
Brooks, Alberta.
uh, yeah, I'm. I don't know if you can see in the background. There's a Tim Hortons
Oh yeah.
behind me,
Yep.
and a no. Oh no, sorry, you can't see the Tim Hortons. There's a No Frills, and
No.
behind that
Okay.
bush is a Tim Hortons, couple hundred feet. Um,
Looks very
I've
flat.
camped. Yeah, at least there's shrubs and trees at this part of the province. Um, yeah, it's kind of had a crazy morning, a crazy yesterday.
Yeah.
So yesterday I was trying to get into Dinosaur Provincial Park,
Yep.
and I got almost into Patricia, Alberta, and all of a sudden my bike started messing around on me.
Oh no.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll reverse the video.
Uh-huh.
Um, anyways, what happened is my rear hub is in here,
Yep.
and the seal broke. I just
Oh
had the
wow.
rear hub replaced,
Yep.
but I don't think it was installed properly. And I don't know if you can see in the video, but there's
Yep.
grease all around,
Yep.
and that's how I discovered that the hub, the cap popped, and it's
Oh.
releasing all this grease.
Okay.
And so I pulled into, well, I'm going to reverse it back again, the video. So I pulled into Patricia. There's a gift shop, and was talking to the guy, and he made a bunch of phone calls and trying to figure out what to do, because Calgary is technically 200 kilometers away. And I want to go to the Dinosaur Provincial Park. I want to go to the Hoodoos and Drumheller first. So it's probably another 200 kilometers. And so with my bike the way it is, and there's no bike shops out this way. So
Mm.
anyways, we actually did discover that there was a guy in Brooks that fixes bikes.
Oh
And
nice.
so the guy at the gift shop, he agreed because he lives in Brooks,
Yep.
and that Brooks is about, and Patricia's about 30 minutes north.
Right.
Luckily he had a pickup truck. So we threw all my gear in the back of his truck,
Wow.
and we had to find this guy because it's not a business per se. He runs out of his garage, and someone said, oh, you can tell because there's like 50 bikes sitting outside, kind of deal. And we had a rough idea where he was.
Yeah.
So we did find the guy's place. And so but the guy wasn't home. But
All right.
I got to do something because I
Yeah.
can't keep pedaling. So I took all my gear out, and I just sat and waited for the guy.
Right.
He wasn't expecting me. I don't have his phone number or nothing, but he wasn't home. And I ended up sitting there for 2.5 hours. Um, anyways, this guy shows up who's a friend of this guy. And I explain why I'm here and what the deal is. And he goes, well, let me have a look at your bike. And so he has a look at the bike, and he's like, yeah, the cap came off. And, but the guy doesn't have the tools there to pull the cassette off
Yeah.
and put another cap on. And he's like, so probably best thing to do is for now is to just like insert grease inside the hub, and then
Wow.
that'll keep it turning. But then we discover this other problem as we're putting everything together. It was crazy. The same day, this wheel on my rear derailleur was completely seized up. So
Wow.
I couldn't even actually pedal. So I wouldn't have gotten anywhere. So luckily he knew how to, he just pulled one of these spare wheels off another bike
Yeah.
and replaced it. And so now the chain actually turns. But it was
Oh
kind of
good.
crazy that I had these two issues, because in the morning, yesterday morning, that grease was not there,
Right.
and this wheel was turning no problem.
Wow.
So anyways, yeah. So by the time he got all that finished, it was 8:30 last night, and so just found a place to camp on this field. I'm trying to get out of here.
Wow.
Yesterday actually was a great day.
Yeah.
Actually coming into, there was no wind, or it was a little bit of wind, and some of it was tailwind. And I actually saw a badger
Oh
run
yeah.
across the road,
Yeah.
which was super cool.
Yeah. Those are
Uh,
cool.
and, and I actually discovered a little bit of a secret about how to find owls out in Alberta.
What's the secret?
The secret to owls. Okay, so out on the prairies, you'll find these barns that are like 100, 200 years old, and they're abandoned.
Oh yeah.
And like, so if I see any that are not too far from the road where I don't
Yeah.
have to walk through this massive field or whatever, um, if I can find a fence post to lean up my bike, I'll go to one of these barns. I was actually originally going to these barns to look for snakes,
Yeah.
because they have prairie rattler snakes out here and they have bull snakes.
Yeah.
And so I thought, maybe that's where the snakes are hiding during the heat of the day. And
Ah.
so I go to this barn, and there's this massive great horned owl, but they can kind of hear you coming. So they fly away super quick. Like they've got, like, because there's at least one window in the barn, but of course there's no glass. So
Yeah.
when you go to walk in through the doorway, they're already flying to the main window and out. But it
A
is kind
barn
of
owl.
cool to kind of pop up on a great horned owl like that.
Yeah. Now, would
Um,
you call that a barn owl?
No, they're out. No, well, because there's various species of, yeah. No, okay, I caught that. Yeah, no, these are great horned owls. The ones out here. That seems to be the most common owl.
Well, that's
So yeah,
cool.
yesterday started really great.
Yeah. The
And
weather
then it
looks
just,
beautiful though.
well, yeah. I mean, there's actually the occasional cloud in the sky, as you can sort of see.
Yeah.
Um, but I've actually had like almost no clouds for weeks in the grand scheme of things.
Oh,
Just
really?
the sun and the wind and the heat has just been relentless.
Yeah.
This is actually like one of and then because I actually have a shrub to kind of shade me,
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, well, 9.9 times out of 10, my tent would be in the middle of like a field like this with no cover whatsoever.
Right.
Um, so that's, yeah, it's been a kind of an experience. But yeah, so I'm in Brooks and looking to get out of here whenever I can find. I mean, like, my stuff is
Yeah.
still out. Like,
Oh yeah.
um, I just went. That was the thing, is because I was well hidden. I could go to that No Frills, get
Yeah.
some groceries. There's a Canadian Tire beside the No Frills,
Yeah.
so I got some grease and a plunger, uh, uh, to try to see if I can squirt some of this grease
Yeah.
into the wheel.
Nice.
But yeah, that's, yeah. Right now I'm a hot mess. I guess
Yeah.
that's the way they say it.
Well, cool.
So
Well, we just wanted to call you randomly, catch you in the act.
yeah, no, I appreciate that. This is actually a good idea. I think we should do this more often.
Yeah, it's a little more spontaneous, but it's cool.
Yes, I agree. I agree. We'll do this more often for sure.
All right. Well, we'll let you go and
All right.
look forward to talking to you again.
Awesome.
All right.
Later.
Take care, man.
Yep.
Bye.